What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna install a Coolerworx short throw shifter on the Focus. So we're gonna get started on that, but first here's the shifter. This shit is sweet. Carbon fiber handle, blue knob to match the blue on the car. It should have the shifts a lot more crisp and better engagement in the car because it's a little soft. So we're going to start by disconnecting the battery because I might have the door open on the car for a while. So we're going to dive into it and take apart the inside of the car and get this shifter installed. So most of this install can be done from inside the car. You shouldn't need to go underneath or anything, but you have to take apart all these plastic panels here and pop this guy off. So we're going to start with the bottom here. It's hard to see, but it's this piece right here. You should just be able to pop it off and with your panel removal tool, and then you'll pop this piece off and work it around so it comes out. Drop down the glove box, and then you should be able to wiggle this guy out. Pretty simple. And then on this one, we'll pry from the top to get it out so we can work it around. So if you pull this one hard enough, it'll come out, and then you can just work it around nice and gently, and it comes out. So on this one, if you pry from the top here, it should come down, but you kind of want to work it from left to right from what I've seen. So we'll see if we can do that. So you get this side out, and then you should be able to work it back and forth. But it's pretty tough to get it out without breaking anything. So hopefully we don't do that. Just jam it in and wiggle it out. Okay, so I finally got this off. I'm gonna pull the plug out. It should be this little guy right here. Yeah, that little tab. So this has these gnarly tabs on it, and that's what makes it hard to get off. So if you get in it with a little pry tool and lift those tabs up, it comes out real easy after that. So that was a fight to get off. Now we're going to take off these Torx bits. It should be this guy, this one here, and there's one down here. So it should be just those four, and then we can pop all this off. This pulls out pretty easy. I might need both hands for that. Yeah, this pops out pretty easy. Comes off. We're gonna try to reuse it and get it on top of the new shifter, so we'll keep this by. Okay, so all of these are Torx T25. I like to break everything loose with a socket and then come back with an impact to loosen everything up, so I know I don't strip anything. then this should just pull out nice and easy. There we go. Then we'll take off all the clips so it's easy to work on the shifter. There we go. USB gave me a little trouble, but that's out now. So we can take all of these wires, put them to the side, and see what we have to deal with. So it is, I don't know if you can see it, but it is 410 mil. We're gonna pop these guys off, and then the shifter should be ready to come out. And then we have to cut this down so we can get the shifter in place. Just pop these guys off like so. There we go. So those are out. For this, I think you just got to cut this out as best as you can. Doesn't really matter because it doesn't do all that much. Got it. So now we can get a better look at these guys. So you'll push this guy back here. I don't know if you can see that. You'll push this back and then they just pop up. There we go. The shifter will come out now. Bam. Old busted joint out. Alright, so we're going to mount to these 4 holes and put the new shifter in, get her all dialed in pretty quick. Okay, it comes with all this hardware, so I'm going to install that in car. You have to replace these ends with these guys so you have a firmer shift and it's more engaging. And then we have all these fun bolts we're going to put in and get the lockout. They come with supplied Allens also, which is super nice. Alright, now be super careful because you have to screw these little guys into there. I'm going to put them on kind of loose so I can at least get it where I want it within reason, depending on where it mounts on the shifter. So we'll get that started. Okay, shifter is mostly in. We still got to get these orientated. That's going to be fun. Got 2 bolts started. I'm going to do the other 2. Yeah, I mean, it looks good from here. It's not tight yet, but we'll get there. Okay, cables are in. I have to put these little push pins in to get them tight. Still got to tighten everything down. Put all the adjusting screws in, which might be hard to see, and then figure out the shifting pattern. Alright, so see how tight that is. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I think I have to adjust the shaft back and forth because I feel like it's leaning a bit backwards, because third is a lot shorter than fourth. See, fourth, neutral, So if you have big hands, this is gonna suck because you have to get this little clip on the shifter ball right here. I can't get it in yet, but we're still trying. I got that one in a lot easier, because you can get in here with it and slip it in, and you can see the really tiny hole, hopefully, to get it in. But we got a little bit more adjusting to do. We're gonna get this thing in, lock down all these lock screws, and maybe take it for a rip. Okay, all done. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Ooh. Reverse. I just gotta tighten that up a little bit, and then we're gonna go take her for a drive, put her all back together. Well, not in that order, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Alright, reinstall. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Nope. Might have to clearance something. Second. That's hitting right here. And first. Oh, so much for that. Let me pop this bezel out. Let me see if I can just pop the bezel out and give it a little grind right there to get the plastic off. Yep, bezel comes right out. I have to grind this piece right here off, just this little edge. Should be fine. I think it only holds this. We're gonna take this and shove it around this collar, then everything should be good to go. All right, bezel's grinded. Pretty happy with that. Let's not forget the torque screws. Last one. And like Flynn. Alright, I was told this can just push over this collar, so we're gonna try that. Hopefully it doesn't look too icky. Sadly, we gotta cover this. Don't want it to stick out too much. Not too bad. Wrong way. Barely know the difference. Work on that in a minute. Everything's hooked up. Gonna get this tight. Then I'll take it for a drive, see how it shifts. Hook the battery back up, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, it's final adjusted, everything's in. The shifter works great. I mean, the timing's a little off when I release the clutch, but that's just something to get used to. Yeah, that's about it, man. Downshifts are pretty good. So the 3-2 downshift's a little awkward. The gate's a little funny, so you might want to adjust the gate a little bit, which should be the one on this side, the linkage on this side. So, but other than that, it shifts good with the boot on after a little clearancing. It's a really nice unit. I enjoy it. It's not as much effort. It's a little bit more effort than the OEM, but it's not that much more. So especially on the 2-3 and the 3-4, it just glides right into place. So great shifter. Well, so let's try a 2-3 shift, 3-2 downshift, 3-2 downshift. Yeah, it's not bad. Some getting used to. Really gotta rip it into the gate, but other than that, it's pretty good. So yeah, guys, that concludes the install. So we're gonna call it a day. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, share if you want. It's pretty nice. I like the shifter. Coolerworx made a great piece.